This is crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video.
You want me to take your iPad away?
No!
Okay, well, it's time for bed.
No! I'm not going to bed! No!
Come on.
I'm not ready to go to bed.
Come on. I gave you an extra hour.
I said, no, it's not time for bed. Chill out.
What?
9 o'clock. I am 12 years old. Stop treating me like a baby.
Let's
I'm
go.
not going to bed. We're not going to bed. Can you hear her?
Let's
no!
go.
We're not going to bed. No! What do you not understand?
Okay, fine. You can have one more hour.
Oh my days.
Yeah, you go to bed. Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening in this video? What is going on? Guys, this is gonna be my last video for today. What is going on? What? Oh my god. He said you go to bed. The kid said you go to bed. Oh my god. Okay, so guys, so this is a result of, I guess, parents who chose not to discipline their children. Maybe they were trying to be woke. Maybe they were trying to be better than their parent. Who knows? But riddle me this. What do you think these kids will be like when they become teens? Better yet, what do you think they'll be like when they're adults? These are the kind of kids that get hit hard by reality because they will struggle as adults. They can't hold a job. They can't get up in the morning because there's no discipline. Discipline is what teaches you these traits. It's what tells you what you need to do. Discipline doesn't necessarily always mean whooping or whatever. Yeah, we got that when we were younger. And yeah, that's debatable as to what you may think about it. But it's also in the Bible that, you know, a child needs to be disciplined. It is what it is. But the point is, by turning completely extremely that way, this is what you create. And yeah, the child is telling you to go to bed because you oh my god, I don't know. Look, young Christians, especially to our young Christian, every child that you raise that is not disciplined, not raised in the way of the Lord, brings reproach to you. Because what did the Bible say about children? Like, if you raise them, which it's hard, don't get it twisted. It's not easy. It's not roses. It's very difficult to be a good parent, right? Because it doesn't just mean you whip out the bell every second. That's bad parenting. It means you're on your toes, being educated on how to raise your kids. You need to be educated. Being aware of their emotional state, right? Because that's another thing. When we were younger, we got whooped every time for everything. You don't whoop children just because. The point of discipline is to show and equip the child so that the child knows this is wrong, this is the way to do it, so that he's equipped. He's like, oh, okay, right, okay, I thought that's the way it was supposed to be done, but now I know this is the way it's supposed to be done. But if you whoop or if you use anger, that's the word, then you destroy the morale of that child's spirit. They don't learn nothing. You just destroyed their morale. And a lot of us, myself included, have lots of stories where when we were younger, we genuinely didn't know right in a specific situation. So we did wrong and we were completely demolished and our morale dropped. We weren't even told what was the right thing to do. We just got absolutely destroyed. So it's not as easy as whooping. It's not as easy as just whipping out the belt every time. I'm not even an advocate for that. I believe it's a more sophisticated work to be mindful of your child's emotional state, their character trait, and also being able to, in the midst of knowing those two things, discipline effectively. Because if you don't discipline effectively, then you go the other side of this, which is to raise resentful, bitter children. You don't want that. Because it's bitter children that make decisions like this to never discipline their children because they're bitter. Look, young Christians who have kids, you cannot be absent in your child's life and you cannot be absent in disciplining your children. Your no must be no and your yes must be yes. And when you do something wrong, you say sorry. This is about that emotional state I was talking about. You must let your children trust you. Your word must be it's a strong banner. When you say this, it doesn't change. Just like God, our Father, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. Both the good, when you say, oh, if you do this, I'm going to take you there, you do it. Also, the discipline side, that if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. You have to. To be a good father is to be present, because you're that. You're an image of God. And when you speak, you stand by your word. But yeah, guys, look, don't let your children turn out like this. Don't go to the extreme just because you didn't have a good time with your parents, or because of that you want to be extremely whatever to your children. A child without discipline will grow up to blame his parents, because he's going to struggle as an adult. And because he struggles as an adult, he's going to be like, wait a minute, so is this how the real world was? Why didn't my mom tell me? Why didn't my dad tell me? That's what happened. It happens all the time. All the time. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is a lot. I know I've seen it, and I've done a reaction of like rebellious kids on my channel. But this is, I don't know, maybe it's because they're young, because normally I think I see them at the 16, 14. This girl said she was 12, and that boy is younger than her. So I'm done. I am done. Young Christians, do not let your children be spoiled. Do not let your children lack discipline, because a child that you do not raise properly today will not give you peace tomorrow. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about discipline, guys? Is it good? Is it bad? What was your experience? Were you like me, where we were beaten for everything? Like, you know, everything, literally we were beaten for everything. Or did you have a different childhood where you buddy with your parents? I couldn't even look at my parents in the face. That's how strict it was. You had to be like your hands behind your back, and you look down when you're being spoken to. These things end up translating into some form of other skills. Some of them negative, some positive, but they do translate sometimes. Discipline can sometimes also translate into hard work. Like you can make a hardworking young person, because young people should be doing chores in their own homes. It's your house, maintain it. I'll see you guys on my next video.